Pontiac Grand Am. Here we go. Single to 438, 159 for White Lightning.
I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what. It's Lil Car on the mic. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what. It's Lil Car on the mic. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what. It's Lil Car on the mic. It's Lil Carter on the mic. Any up at the tree is where it's done. Supercharged raised, but the nitro show me love. Yeah, yeah. Major boost, got the turbo spooling up. Yeah, yeah. If you leaky what you see, then drop a sub. Tell you what, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what. It's Lil Car on the mic. Tell you what, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what. It's Lil Car on the mic.
Thank you so much. And here comes Kurt Neighbor. 80 years young over there, y'all. 80 years young in that Mustang. Whoa, listen to things go through the gears. 414 to a 415. Exactly what Pro Stock is all about, y'all. 174 in the left lane to 171. Side by side, 14s right there. Just giving you a sample of what's getting ready to come in Pro Stock, y'all. And here comes the second half of Team Boss. But he'll be taking on a Pro Stock legend, John Montecalvo. In the big bag Cobra, y'all. Yes, indeed. For Montecalvo, 175. 420 flat at a $170 for the Boss Machine, y'all. Look at this, look at this. State of the art in motion, y'all. Look at these two cars. Dwayne Rice, Pro Stock legend in his own right, taking on Chris Powers in the Sonny Leonard machine. Side by side teams yet again. 416 with a 4, 174 for Chris Powers. 414 with a 4 at 173 for Dwayne Rice, y'all.
Hey, Drew here, Rhino Dyno. We are a mobile chassis dynamometer service provider. We can test up to 200 miles an hour and up to 2,000 horsepower. Our unit is mobile. We can bring it just about anywhere. No distance is too far from us. We do it all. We are fully insured as well as the events that we cover. Check out our website at www.rhinodyno.com. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Rhino Dyno Detroit, 313-799-7751, or give us a call.
Here we go. Hey, the boss is gonna come up, put on the show for us, y'all. Mount Motor Pro Stock. 17 in the left-hand lane to a 419 with the 5. Remember, this is qualifying, y'all. Coming out sideways for Chris Powers in the Sonny's machine. But man, I tell you what, Dwayne Rice's Camaro's looking like a fine tailored tuxedo, baby. Look at that thing. Two very slick cars in Pro Stock, y'all. But I'm really loving Dwayne Rice's machine. Excuse me, 412 with a 2 for Dwayne Rice, 174. 416 with a 3, a $174. For Chris Powers, man. These pro stockers is getting to it. And you can see the ETs are getting closer and closer. Here comes the youngest man on the property. Or excuse me, the youngest man in the class. Here we go. We got 2 young men here, 2 young men. Check this out, guys. We got John Montecalvo, long-time Pro Stock legend. Mountain Motor Pro Stock legend at that, y'all. Rolling up in the Cobra. But he's getting ready to take on the young man in the field, 80-plus years young. Here comes Kurt Neighbor. It is 13.5 liter Ford Mustang, baby. Gotta love it. Mama Neighbor out there putting it right where he needs to be. Calvo still just as nasty as he was in the early 2000s, late 90s. Here we are, 2025. He is still cooking in Mountain Motor Pro Stock. Let's see how these two get it on here in the second round of qualifying. Big numbers for both sides of the racetrack. I'll tell you what. I guess you could say the old Jack still got it, man. 411 with an 8, 175 for John Montecalvo. Kurt Neighbor, 412, a $174. Here comes Mountain Motor Pro Stock. noise it sounds like on the Boss machine. And yes, he'll click it early. I heard it there. Sounds like there was an issue coming out of the burnout box for Dylan Voss. Yeah, he fires back up, but the ticket is still there. He'll click it off. Looks like it'll be Chris Powers taking the single here. All right, here we go. The Sonny Leonard machine. Chris Powers. With a 6. Can't see that mile an hour from here. Looks like 175 for Chris Powers. He's ready to go for eliminations, that's for sure. Keeping it in the low teens, trying to go into the high O's. And here comes one of my favorite, I gotta say, one of my favorite pro stocks. Dwayne Rice's Camaro. One of the slickest Camaros you have ever seen, y'all. That is nice. Oh my goodness. Long-time pro stock legend in his own right, Dwayne Rice. Plenty of years of experience in mountain motor pro stock. Especially, well, obviously, in the IHRA. Yes, indeed. All right, here we go. Dwayne Rice. Bringing up the just tuxedo clean CL1 Camaro on a single. And he goes into O's 408, 175. Ready to go to battle. Going into Saturday with a nice 4-0 pass right there, breaking it into the O. And firing up now, here comes John Montecalvo. Let's see if Johnny can take that number even further. Get ready to come out of the burnout box here. You can feel and hear every cubic inch of that dang old John Cosby motor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I believe that is a Cosby power plant for John Montecalvo. Here we go. John Montecalvo. Can he knock that 408 even? Oh, he goes 409 with the 1. Matches the mile an hour, 175, but a 409 right there with Dwayne Rice's 408.
I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, it's Lil Car on the mic. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, it's Lil Car on the mic. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what, it's Lil Car on the mic. It's Lil Carter on the mic. Any up at the tree is where it's done. Supercharged rage, but the nitro show me love, yeah, yeah. Major boost, got the turbo spooling up, yeah, yeah. If you licky what you see, then drop a sub. Tell you what.